John Watson reporting from Wembley there. Now, the CEO of the Ladies European Tour has told the BBC of her pride in the innovation shown by women's sport around the world during the global pandemic. Alexandra Armas says the organisation she leads has had to reinvent itself, and she's determined that every player is able to make a full-time living on the tour. And this comes as a new team format of golf is played in the UK that's attracted several players from the richer LPGA. Giles Goford reports.
In November 2019, the Ladies European Tour announced a new venture with the US-based LPGA Tour to allow more opportunities for their elite players to play in more lucrative tournaments. It was an association that was pegged back by the pandemic that forced the cancellation of several events in Europe and the United States. Now the CEO of the Ladies European Tour is keen to regain the momentum that has been brought on by bigger investment in the European game. This week's Aramco Team Series has a prize fund of $1 million, the largest on the tour outside the majors.
It is tough on the back of COVID, but we have managed to bring in, new events, new partners, and it is a process of growing. It just doesn't happen overnight. The obvious way is that the players get to play for more money, and ultimately that's our goal, that they can make a sustainable living from competing.
Lexi Thompson is one of the LPGA Tour players excited to play in the new format, where teams of 3 professionals and 1 amateur group together for the title, alongside an individual event that carries world ranking and Solheim Cup points.
We're doing our best on trying to increase that. I think golf as a sport is growing tremendously, especially on the women's side. So we're doing what we can, but we have these partnerships with these sponsors that are really building up over the years. And I think a lot more people are getting involved with the game on the women's side. And we just want to see the game grow. We want to see kids pick up a club at a young age and get involved with the game because it's one of the best sports out there.
Armas is delighted to see the diverse range of winners on the LET this year. In the last 3 events, the average age of the champion has been a touch over 18.
We've had 5 winners from 5 different countries. 4 of those are less than 20 years old. So there's 18 and 19, I think, or even 17, I think, Pia Babnik from Slovenia. They're all really good and it's really diverse.
England's Charlie Hull is another US-based player to join the team series. She started her career in Europe and was still a teenager when she joined the LPGA Tour full-time. Hull is pleased to see the direction of travel that the game in Europe is going.
Yeah, well, I only played in Europe for probably a year when I was younger. 2013 was my first full year, probably a year and a half. It's all going in the right direction. At the end of the day, we're doing as much as we can for women's golf, and in the past 10 years it's got a lot better.
With Europe defending the Solheim Cup in Ohio in less than 2 months, their players are keen to show their top form in the innovative format this week, before 2 more majors on European soil and the Olympic Games in Tokyo. Despite all the challenges the pandemic has brought, women's golf has found its way out of the rough and is ready for a bright future. Giles Goford, BBC News.
Finally, on Sport Today.